I share the next tables of so hello, viewer. We'll be with you in a few minutes. Please log in if you'd like to, or leave any comments, or start a chat. Hello viewers, we'll be with you in 2 minutes. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the 404 floor. We're very pleased to join us today. And hang out especially for our remote extra dimensional explorers. So if you're there, please try and log in. And if you're struggling to log in, please let us know by sending an email to the contact address you'll be using. Thank you. So what we have today is we have had a number of participants supply work in response to our provocations that we sent. So what we'll try and do today is work with you if you can either communicate with us to hand this work in this project phase. If you can't communicate, we will try our best to hand your work as suits the project. So what I'll do now, while I'm waiting for people to connect, is explain a little bit about this project, why we're doing it. I guess it must seem slightly strange and unusual to anybody out there who has come across it. But first, I'd like to introduce my assistant, Ian. I'm Dominic, and I'm part of the team of artists who have been working on this project, Alexia Noah, and an artist called Anthony Chag. So this project came about as a result of conversations around developing a project for ICA 2014 in Dubai. And the themes around that iteration of ICA being interconnectedness. So Alexia and myself and Anthony began a conversation about what that actually means. And our practice is often based in participation. So what we decided to do was to find out what happens when you try and connect two cities and that attempt to connect fails, as it often does, and what happens when an internet connection fails, hence the title 404. So we commissioned a number of artworks that you find on our website, 404.com, find those if you get lost. And we have developed a number of projects here in this gallery space that I'll show you in a minute to further explore that. One of the things that we did find resonated quite strongly with this project was Italo Calvino's Invisible Cities. And in that book, each city has a chapter. And cities are places that are described by a fictional Marco Polo to a fictional Kubla Khan. And without wanting to spoil the stories too much, it transpires that Marco Polo is describing the same city again and again in a variety of different ways. And also with the participation, we often find that participatory events aren't as participatory as you might like. So what we try to do with this project is leave as much space open for the participants to influence the outcomes. So while it may be confusing to be home, or if you've been to the space for any of these live events to be here, and not really be given a very strong steer, I'm afraid part of that was deliberate, and in the hope that you would take ownership of this project in a way. So please drop a message, please try and log into the Hangout. And what we'll do in the meantime is start arranging your work, which we have printed out, and hang it in the gallery space. But first, I'll give you a quick tour of what we're doing so far. So what we have over here, just quite hard to say, being introduced to something. Yes, please. Yeah. So, being there, just like to switch some of the gallery on. So what we found throughout the course of this project so far is that people like to congregate in groups, and people have generally chosen this corner of the gallery to improvise. So what we have is a number of objectives. Hello there. In which we have people come in and try and map various interactions they've had with the medium. I'm going to interrupt the screen for a second because we just had somebody walking to the gallery. Hi there, are you okay with being part of one stream? Yeah. Are you part of the museum at the moment?
Yeah. I was going to get a copy and then say that I've just got to meet someone for coffee.
No worries. Is there anything else?
No, it's just me.
You?
Josh.
So, what do you think is quite live stream? And I'm just hoping to make you sure that we also got some references about the remote participants, so we're hoping that we can
So, what does it say? I mean,
yeah.
So,
Yeah, so no. Okay, well, this is sorry to turn this for 2 seconds. So, sound like it's not. And was this is great as well. So it's what this is going on. And so this is for us today. It's a joint project between myself and Anthony, and for to the streams connecting us here. And also, Anthony and fictional describes cities that we become, and they're also fantastical. So we're given complications and ideas of cities every day on our access to the right there. Kind of figure it out. It's basically several cities that are also in the already. And some of our local center interior. That's very pretty. And what we're going to do is well, I think we're going to go between, we're going to have between 9 and 4 questions coming out. Okay, so I'm just wondering if we have more participants who are struggling to get on the screen because we definitely good. I'm just going to check my email to make sure there aren't any problems. Nope. We got this one. It's just sent through that, and it's just sent through the publication, which is nice. So what we have a projection space over here as well that we can use, and we have a row of clocks here. So when we're thinking about cartography and mapping the various activities that happen, it seems quite important to be able to pinpoint those moments in time. And without wanting to be too glib, obviously time and space are the same thing. So what we have done here is some work. Now, if you give me 2 seconds, I'll get ready to hand that off. So, Gina is to use that here. Over here, you have something like Vex Massive. So Vex sends some stuff through. If you're there, if you're watching Vex, hi. And over here, we have some length that's sent through. So, I'm just looking for a really nice name tag that's sent through with it. So over here we have something like the mark. Both works actually, there seems to be elements that are highlighted and codified. So I guess if you're there, we have to try and interpret this ourselves really, and find a way in which to handle them that makes sense. So I guess here we go.
This is like
Oh, it's really this is also, Gina's just written down. I'm afraid we're saying this in reverse. So I'll hold this for a while to give you a moment to decode it. So Lydia, one of our extra dimensional explorers. Hello, if you're there, Lydia. Sent this through, which we have with Jadina, who's faithfully recreated. So all adventures begin with a bad seed and an idea. Thanks, Lydia. It reminds me of one of my favorite quotes, actually, which is a Picasso quote, which is, "There's nothing worse than a good start." So perhaps that's the stage we're at now. So here we go. So, hi Jennifer there, Lydia. We're getting emails off you, which is great. And we'll try and find a way in a moment of incorporating that, but if you have any suggestions, that would also be great. So let's start with back to work. I hope you don't mind, Bex, if you're there. What I did, took a liberty, I'm afraid. So I got work printed out in this format, as you can see. So what I think we're going to do is pin this to the wall and try and make some connections between some of the ideas. So I'm going to point the camera at the wall. Please do log in if you're there and want to join us. You're more than welcome. Otherwise, you're just viewing passively. But that's okay. It's nice that you're doing so. And it's nice to see the reviewers there. Hello. And so I'll point this to the wall and we'll get started. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go for that. So should we create that? Okay, we might have to cut the. Yes, we do. So, so we're going to hang this work at 4+3. Hey, Wojtek, if you're there, we really need you to join this hangout rather than join a new one that you have started. That would be great. Thank you. Could you do me a favor, Jerry, email Walter and ask him to join our hangout? Oh, hold on, I was going to do it. It's okay. Hi, Walter. I'll just turn the volume up, sorry, hold on a minute. Hi, Walter, we can't hear you. Are you there? We can see your picture, so we know you're kind of there. If there's any way you can get a message to us, that would be great. It's good to see your face, anyway. Oh, yes, there you are.
Yes,
Good to see you.
good to see you.
How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Great. You're a little bit quiet. I don't know if it's our end.
Um,
Yeah, indeed.
is it me being turned away from the microphone? I'm not sure where my microphone is. Is my microphone here? Is this better?
And let me have a look. Yeah.
Let me see. Maybe also I have something else on.
Hold on. It's not essential. We can still hear you. So I don't know if you've caught any of the preparation. I noticed we were having a bit of a problem with. Sorry to put my face sideways on it. That's the way I'm holding the camera. I noticed we were having some problems with Hangouts earlier, but it's good to see you. And so, did you catch anything that we were sharing earlier?
A little. I was trying to log in, and also the volume was a little unregular all the time. So sometimes it was more loud, sometimes it was less.
Yeah, that's just the nature of Hangouts or stream media, really. Also, we're in a big empty gallery space, which makes everything sound like mud. So, you can see lots of reflective spaces. So, did you have something you wanted to share with us today?
Yes, because you asked for things that I could. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay. I suddenly. Because you gave me a mission in the sense that I should make sense of some things that I see or collect around me.
Yes.
Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah. As well, that box looks very interesting.
Yes. Well, in the box I have some things that I can show you, which are mostly photographs, and I can show them just one by one.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it would be best to show a few first before we would um, totally analyze them. But maybe there's let me see if I can make an easier way to put them on so you can see them. We can do that more near you. This will go.
It's interesting, isn't it? That's is that yeah. What the purpose of that is.
Are you sorry? Are you there?
Yes, yes, we're just quietly watching.
All right. Do you want to keep watching?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. I think actually because this could be you know, this I think already this is like a good way to do this.
Yeah, this is working for me. Can you make a noise?
Yes.
Great.
Well, I think the sound is working. That's not the problem. I think it's most interesting in sense of watching them instead of.
Yes. If there's a noise in our gallery, then our screen takes over. So if you notice that our screen is the large screen, make a noise, and then yours becomes the large screen.
I'm sorry.
If you make a noise,
Yes.
then your screen takes over.
Ah. So I should make a noise every time I. Okay. Okay. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
So, can you tell us a little bit about why you chose those images?
Yes, it is a collection that I've gathered throughout throughout the years, and I'm sorry. In the meanwhile, I'm trying to make sense of this Hangouts thing.
Oh. So is there a common thread that connects?
It is a well. It are all objects in public space, which are all sort of guiding us into um, uh, um, guiding us into a sort of social structures,
Mm-hmm.
and they are they are all things for or they are all solutions for problems that you well things that you can call problems, or things which you could also call phenomena. So they are solutions for doing things. Like this is probably a solution for waiting on a bus. So they are all or this is a solution for walking your dog.
It's a good one. Yeah.
Or waiting on a subway. Or a solution for not crashing into somebody else's car.
You showed one before earlier that was looked like a handrail that was very low down on the ground.
Yes, that's a solution for young people not trashing normal street objects with their skateboards.
It's a good one.
You know what I mean? Like they're all ideas conceived. You mean this one or the other one? Let's see.
The other one.
Yeah, I think so.
The other one.
Yes, this is definite. This is like a. It's an object that should look like an object in public space, because this is meant to skateboard on, or inline skate on, or whatever. But it's like it's a replica of a small part of our public surroundings, I think.
Something actually. Another artist sent us some work in the form of images that we've printed off. And there seems to be some sort of code that connects them.
Yeah.
Can I show you these images and see if
Definitely.
you can help with that? Give me 2 seconds. So, this is work by an artist called Beaver Mark. I'll just do these one after another. May have this wrong order. May have this wrong order. Apologies.
Can you hold it a little further away from your camera? Yes.
So I'll hold that one up again. So what you can see is circles, and this circle here. Look, there's front door open, and this is perhaps the most intriguing one, because this feels like it needs a title, some text here. Final. This says, so, Walter, what do you think that means?
I'm not sure. I found a few circles of my own.
Okay.
So maybe that's where the connection would be.
Mm-hmm.
Or here. Or this. But the circles of Bia are in a much more straightforward perspective. So, which is interesting that she could find them in that way. And I like how she points out, like how these pictures point out our or focus, make us focus to a certain excerpt from the photograph.
Okay. Well, yeah. Can you make a noise so we can see that?
Oh yes, I can make a noise. Sorry.
Lydia is watching. She says it's well, about his circles. She's the one that has her hanging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hi Lydia, you're watching. Just to let Valta know what happened. She said it's interesting that you see circles. She saw lines in the images and an image sharing as well. And she wonders if there is a hanging method that we could use that could combine the two.
Great, thank you.
Could you speak closer to the microphone, because I can't hear you.
Wait, is it this? Hello. No. Hello. Yes.
Yes.
Say that again. Sorry.
That's okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So I've been speaking to Lydia, who's another extra-dimensional explorer who's been watching and is still watching. And she says that it's interesting that you saw circle shapes when she saw lines in the images, and she wants to know if there's a way of combining the two that in the way that we hang the works, so combining lines and circles in our hanging methods. And also she said that the images are all seem to be taken at different times of the day, so some sort of transition from day to night, clear skies and light, as opposed to the dark images as well. So there's like two.
Interesting. So I wonder if there's a way
yes, we could share some of the videos.
Well, maybe there could be a nice connection between hanging pictures and in straight lines, but and making small cuts in them to recreate another circle within the and or to just keep some extra space. You're already creating a circle in the back, and also you have all the clocks hanging on the background. And as far as my pictures go, I can't, like, there's no storyline in things being in the daytime or nighttime. It's just that I take pictures whenever I'm outside, which is, yes, there's no narrative around that.
Yeah. That's very interesting. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to kind of wind down the stream a little bit, Walter, because I have a minor problem with the network here today, in that we haven't got one, and we're using the Wi-Fi hotspot on my telephone. But unfortunately, my phone is going flat while we're talking, so I need to find a way of getting some more electricity. I wonder if we could take a small break, and what we're going to do is we'll have more extra dimensional explorers in the gallery at 5 o'clock UK time, and we'll be streaming then again, and you're all absolutely welcome to join us again then when we have hopefully fixed the current situation. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. It does make sense. I'll try to, or I'll be there at 5. I have to leave a little after, like half an hour later or something, because of the time difference. I thought it was in a different time scale.
Yes. You're an hour ahead on you.
Yes, I am.
So, well, thank you very much for sharing.
5 o'clock UK time.
Pardon?
You say 5 o'clock UK time.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. That's going to be difficult.
That's no problem, Walter. What we'll also do, if that's okay with you, is I'll be editing this video to share afterwards. Is it okay to keep your part in and keep the images of your work to share with a wider audience?
Yes, for sure, for sure.
Great.
Just keep them in, do whatever you want. Yes.
Great. Thank you very much. Okay. Well,
thank you.
Thank you, and I'll sign off for now. And obviously, people who are our remote explorers, please do keep emailing. Please do keep sending stuff in, and we'll send you some shots of the gallery space once the work is arranged as well, so you can see how it is being hung. 4044. And that's it from us for now. Thank you for logging in, Walter, and thank you all for your emails and messages. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.
All right. Bye.